Hello everyone, and welcome back to Skyblock, the series where we are breaking the game again. You see, last episode, I went to the Nether, and I made a sand duper, which breaks the rules of Minecraft and dupes infinite sand. So, what could be cooler than infinite sand? I mean, infinite sand is pretty cool. Well, how about illegal blocks? That's right, people. Today, we're getting some illegal blocks. And, well, I do need to specify something. These are only illegal blocks in Skyblock. You can get them very easily in regular Minecraft, but not in Skyblock. And what are these blocks, you might be asking? Well, it's ore blocks. You see, we're here in the sky. You can't get any ores in the sky. But how will I get them? Behind me is the world border, a unfortunate addition in this version of Skyblock. Now, in the world border, you can see some ores. Not here, this is a bad area. Now, the problem is, I can't just go in and grab them. Because you see, if I get too close to the world border, I will just be teleported right above the spawn of Skyblock. It's a contingency. It's what the creator added in to stop people like me from breaking the game. Now, the thing is, that only affects entities. So, what could go in, maybe steal a block, and then come back? A flying machine. And that's right, I'm building a flying machine. And it's gonna steal some ores from the border and bring them back to me so I can show them off for clout. Let's go. Now, I'm gonna have to do this quick because in the 1.20 update, Dr. Trog, the current creator of Skyblock, is going to be changing the way this map works with procedural generation, getting rid of the world border entirely. And when that happens, well, I won't be able to get any more ores. So, I've got maybe a few months to do this, but still, eventually, this will be impossible to do. So, I've got a deadline. So I guess we should start getting the resources ready, because, I'll need them. Now, the first block I'm gonna need is cobblestone, and a good amount of it, because I need to bridge all the way to where I'm gonna build my flying machine. I'm not gonna have it fly for like 1,000 blocks to the world border. That is a massive waste of time. So I'm gonna need to bridge over there, and then use a bit of cobblestone in said flying machine. Now, the next block required are slime blocks, because I need them in the flying machine. I'll have to head back to the ancient city over there and grind some slimes. And the third massive thing I'll need is honey. Now, not much, but I've never actually collected any honey before. And I do have a few hives around which I can just, tap into. But I need 3 blocks of honey. And I think the only way to correctly collect all of these resources is with a time lapse, or a sequence of time lapses. Let's go! I've only done it twice now, but slime farming is probably my favorite kind of grinding in Skyblock. Unlike cobblestone mining where I'm just standing and holding a button, with slime farming I actually need to run around and kill everything. It's the same thing over and over again, but it's all manual. And I love that kind of stuff. But unfortunately, it's over, and now we can build some flying machines. At least, I've got the blocks to build flying machines. I still need the redstone stuff. Now, if you've been around last episode, you'd probably expect me to be like, oh, redstone, I'm gonna die, ah! But thankfully, I got some leftover redstone, so I should be fine. And I also happen to have some sticky pistons, which are the other block I need. And I apparently had slime blocks in here the whole time, wow. I'll just need a few observers. And honestly, that's probably enough, actually. So let's throw it all in the building box and get going. Wait, we're not done yet. Not done. More to do. I need note block to kick off the flying machine. They don't just start on their own. To go with it, I need a bit of obsidian. Alright, third time's the charm. We should be good to go now. Now, in my testing, I specifically found some coordinates that I believe are going to be the best. It allows me to get some diamond, some other stuff, but I actually need to find where those coordinates are, because I just teleported to them, so I don't actually know where they are in the world. I believe they're in this direction. You wouldn't be able to tell what direction I'm going in without coordinates, but I think it might be near the woodland mansion. So there it is. Oh, here it is. This is the place. Alright, let me see if I can find this specific thing. There. That's the diamond block I'm gonna get. Alright, well now I'm just gonna have to bridge from this woodland mansion here back over there, which is a good, 300 blocks. This should be fun. We haven't had a bridging time lapse in a while. And we are here. This does not look like Skyblock at all until, you look over here. As you can see, there's a bit of glitchiness to all of this. And I don't know what's causing that, but down there is our first target, and I can't even see it from here. Now, the design for the flying machine I'm going to be using here was actually shown to me by Dr. Trog, the creator of Skyblock, because someone sent it to them a while ago in a 360p video, and that's the only way I knew how to build this flying machine. Because you see, I looked it up, and I couldn't find any other block-stealing flying machines, or self-returning flying machines that'd be able to steal blocks. I had to go off this video, which didn't even give me a good angle of the flying machine. I ended up spending about like an hour trying to figure out what the actual design for this thing was until I finally got it to work. So I guess this is the only video on YouTube with this kind of flying machine. And if not, well, I'm a bit stupid then. So I've got coordinates for the specific block I need to go to be able to grab the diamond block, which if I haven't already stated is our first target. Now, the really stressful part of this is making sure I have the right, kind of flying machine. If I make any mistake, then the flying machine probably won't return to me, and I will lose all of the blocks, because despite being like 10, 20 blocks away from me, I literally can't grab them anymore, because of the data pack which Dr. Trog added. Alright, so I'm down here at y equals -5, which is the correct level for me to build a platform from which I will then build the flying machine. Now, if I go to z -1000, I will get teleported all the way back to the spawn of the world. So, want to try and avoid that. And look at all the bats, they're like mosquitoes here. Alright, well, I believe it's time. Let's make the first flying machine. Alright, well, here we are, the finished flying machine design. Hopefully. If it's not, I'm going to be very upset with myself when I lose the honey blocks, which are going to be a pain to get back. Now, everything should be lined up correctly to grab that diamond block and its adjacent pieces of deep slate, which I will then mine with my silk touch iron pickaxe, which I'm pretty sure I got from an end seed a while ago, but I just never talked about. I've had it in my inventory for like 2 or 3 episodes now, and I've basically never used it. So, here's its time. Alright, if I mess this up, I'm going to hate myself. Oh, there it goes. Imagine if I got the wrong coordinate. I think I did. That looks too low. Oh my gosh. Well, I missed the diamonds. I don't know how I did that. Everything is built the exact same way I did it in the other world. I've got the coordinates right and everything. How did I... Wait. I'm 2 blocks too... Oh my gosh. Well, I missed the diamonds. So now I have to rebuild the entire thing 2 blocks up. And all I got for this was a single piece of deep slate, which I will mine, because, it's kind of valuable. Alright, well, the second time, you get it right. I've built it 2 blocks higher, and hopefully did not mess anything up in the design. And we should be ready to go. So it's time for take number 2. Come on. Do everything right, please. Please. And... yes! It's coming back. And it's got my diamonds. Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else, here we go. Please don't fall in the void. The first illegal block in Skyblock. Or maybe the second. I don't know if deep slate's illegal. But the special one. This is going right into the shulker box, where I'm not going to lose it. Well, we've done it, but we're not done yet. I've still got 4 more locations to go out to get some more blocks, and I'm just going to time-lapse through all of them, because why not? Because I have to deconstruct this 3 more times, and rebuild it 3 more times, and hopefully not get it wrong 3 more times either. I should be getting some lapis, some iron, and something else which I've completely forgotten. I'll find out afterwards, though. Should be fun. Well, I got a little too close to it before making the third, so I got teleported back. But I decided to take this last one to show you how this all actually works, because I realized I didn't do that at all, and I'm heading the wrong direction. Fun. Alright, so right now I'm going to head to my next coordinates, which are for that gold block down there. So the exact coordinate for this one is 478, -23, which I am directly at. What I do here is now build a 5 wide and, I don't know, maybe like, I think it's 6 long platform. It might be 7. This is so that I can fully walk around the flying machine without, falling off or having any blocks fall off when I break it. Now, standing at the coordinate which I want the block to be at, I go 3 blocks up and place the obsidian. The obsidian correlates directly at the target block, but all 4 blocks around the target block, so in this square shape, will be collected by the machine. Now I'm going to place a note block and place a little L of slime blocks. Then you're going to want to place 2 observers facing this way so they're detecting from over here. I still don't really know what this one does, but I didn't design this. I don't know what anything does, but just include everything so it doesn't completely break. What I want to do now is place 2 cobblestone there, 2 sticky pistons there, and a slime block up there, followed by making 2 more L shapes. One of them made of honey blocks, which I just failed to do, and the other made of slime blocks. You're going to want to put a sticky piston facing this way here, and an observer detecting over there on that part. And the last part is putting a regular piston there. I don't know if a sticky piston does anything differently, but a regular piston is cheaper, and I don't want to break anything because, as I said, didn't design this, and I don't know how any portion of it even works. So, gotta be careful. And the last bit, just press the thing and let it go. So this one should hit the gold block right on the dot and then bring it back to me. But this is a very cool coordinate because I can actually send this in twice. Because as you see, there is a pretty big amount of gold placed directly behind it. So at this spot, what I'm going to do is collect all of the blocks from this hall, which is a bunch of deep slate and 1 gold block. And then press the note block again and send it back because this is reusable. The one thing to be careful about in Skyblock is that in these walls, there's actually water right behind them. It's really weird. We're going to see it right now after it pops out. But there's just water behind it. Just look at this. There we go. See? It's like pulling the plug out of a sink or something, and then all the water comes out. But here we go. We've now got a bunch of gold ore. Oh, I accidentally mined one of those and got cobbled deep slate. Well, that's fun. That's a different block. Here's my full collection of illegal and semi-illegal blocks. Some of them you can already get, like stone. I think you can diorite by combining cobblestone and quartz. I don't think that's a vanilla recipe, though. And then a bunch of deep slate and all that. Our collection's growing. We have 4 different ores. Actually, 5, because I have regular lapis and deep slate lapis. Now, despite this being a really cool thing and breaking the game, you can only get a limited amount of the ore because there's really only like 1 or 2 sections of wall where you can actually do this, because the rest of them is just ocean with nothing behind it. But as we see here, I could go down, get some iron, go over, get some iron, get some gold, get some gold. Is there any coal anywhere? I want to use it as an example. No coal, but there is copper. There are a lot of different ores you can get here, and I'm not going to spend my time getting all of them now, because I actually need a way to display these. Now, of course, I've got a very easy option for this, and it's my museum, which is located right here under my island. And in fact, we have a very quick and easy way to get in. Right here. Now, this is the obvious place to put my blocks, because it's the museum. And these are illegal blocks. These are inherently special. So put them in the museum. Of course, I've got to build something, and I'm not sure if I ever showed this, because I may have discovered it offline. I honestly keep forgetting. But, I don't know how this happened. The baby zombie piglin is dead. It's gone. And now we've got empty space here. So I'm going to need to repair this, and then probably build the illegal block containers over here. I would eventually like to get every single different type of illegal block, like regular, deep slate, and, even for emerald and coal. Those 2 are going to be pretty hard, though. I don't know if I will be able to. I'll probably can go and check in, like, spectator mode in a copy of this world and look for it, because, I can do that. But there is a possibility it's just physically impossible to do with the world as it is, due to, the restrictions of only being able to use the ores in the world border. But I think I should stop rambling and start building, because, that's what I do here. I build. I'm the build guy. I build stuff. I don't want to be the build guy. I want to be the Skyblock guy. Please don't call me the build guy in the comments. Why haven't I started the time lapse yet? Well, here we go. The Illegal Blocks Museum. I've got my diamond, my iron, my lapis, my other lapis, my gold, and my dark deep slate stone. Anyone else remember when it was called Grimstone? Yeah. Well, along with building this nice area with a pretty cool window, I also came with a good idea to fill the empty space. I moved my snow golem here, because it's also a mob wearing a pumpkin, so it fits in. It's not special or anything, it's a regular snow golem. It just wears a pumpkin. That's that. We've gotten our illegal blocks, I've got some extra, and now we get to move on with our life, knowing that we have broken the law. But because Skyblock police don't exist, and the only form of government on this island is me, I won't be put in any form of trouble. Just do it at your own discretion in your own world, because for all I know, the Skyblock police could exist in your world. In the future, I'm definitely going to be returning to the world border and building more flying machines to steal even more valuable blocks, because I'm only going to be able to get these for like the next few months, and then they're going to be patched out forever. I won't be able to get them again. So I've got to use my time wisely. I'm guessing it'll become a thing I'll do every now and then. I'll find a place to go, grab some new blocks like copper, maybe some other forms of diamond or anything, and then just come back and continue on. It'll just be like duplicating dirt, except a lot cooler than that. But I think that's about it for this episode. I don't know if this is a long or short episode. I say this every now and then. This is probably a short one, but only you know, because you've watched the video all the way. And I haven't. I've just recorded it all the way. Now, as it is episode 60, I guess it's time I do something to celebrate. And it's gonna be something I haven't done in a long time. Something you've all been waiting for, and you've been begging me for. I'm returning to the geode. What did you think I was gonna do? Drink soda? No, I'm done with that. Soda's gone. Soda's dead. I killed it. All of it. Wait, why are you unsubscribing? No, don't do that.